Hey horror fans, Board now back with you, and today's movie is Body Parts from 1991. And thank you for Kirill for suggesting this movie for me. I never heard it before, and it's sort of a Brian De Palma style movie. If you think about like the thrillers he did in the 70s that were like inspired by Hitchcock, but a bit more wacky than a Hitchcock type film. And this really is wacky at times. So we have Jeff Varney, who plays a criminal psychologist who clearly didn't learn a valuable lesson as a kid because he's so obsessed with his work. Then he starts like talking on the phone, and he ends up in a devastating car wreck, which leaves his wife with a difficult decision. She's confronted by this doctor, Lindsay Duncan, looking all very sort of sinister and icy, who gives her this ultimatum where she says, I can save your husband's life, I can get him a new arm, a donor arm, and that's the only way to save him. So put on the spot, his wife decides to do this. We get a very surreal, wacky, trippy operation type scene where Jeff Varney, the therapist, gets this new arm. We get some nice gore shots, and from there things slowly spiral out of control. His life starts going wrong. He goes all psychotic. He puts his family life in danger, and slowly becomes a madman, and it becomes part of the plot where people around him are telling him, no, it's just small side effects, it's nothing to worry about. But as things get more and more manic and desperate, he starts to realise then, hey, there's something wrong with this damn arm. And he looks up these other guys, one of them played by Brad DeWitt, who's actually really excited because his art career has like skyrocketed from the use of this new hand. I mean, he's really seen the positive side of it, and this other guy who has a new leg, they're a lot more positive than Jeff Varney's psychologist, and Brad DeWitt is having a grand old time hamming things up. Sadly, he's not in the movie nearly as much as he should be, because there's some great scenes with the riff as always. Not for the first time, he's the highlight of the movie until things really go crazy at the end. But here's an entertaining wacky bar fight scene with the three of them later on in the movie.
I really appreciate you guys showing up. Every time I look at my hand, I keep thinking about how many people it's killed. How can one man kill so many people? I'm having terrible nightmares, guys.
Look, I've had some problems with the legs, too, but I mean, just as soon keep them, right? It's just pieces of this guy we got, not him, you know?
That's what I'm wondering, see. I mean, where does evil, where does it live? Does it live in the, soul? In the mind? Maybe it lives in the heart. Maybe it lives in the flesh. How can one man kill so many people?
Look, Bill, you gotta stop torturing yourself. Lay off the metaphysical speculation. It's a waste of fucking time, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe evil lives in the skin. I don't know.
Why don't you talk to Agatha Webb about this? She knows what she's talking about. I mean, she's looked into these things. She spent her whole life on it. She's gone to the mountain, man.
How come you guys don't have the same symptoms I do, huh? I mean, why wasn't my transplant a success like yours? Huh? I mean, she might be brilliant. You might be right. Maybe it is me.
You gotta stop fighting it. Go with the flow. Don't be so stiff. Listen to what your arm's saying to you.
What's my arm saying?
Right now, it's saying, have another drink, old buddy.
Now that's funny, because that's just what my legs are saying too.
Gentlemen, I'd like to propose a toast to our benefactor, Charlie.
To Charlie.
Charlie.
Thanks, Chuck.
Hey. Hey, asshole.
I know you. I seen you on the TV news.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Come on, let's see the hand. It's just a hand, just like any other hand.
I'll see mine, too. It's a matched pair.
I want to see the one from the TV. Hey, come on, I ain't no circus attraction. No? You're some kind of fucking freak.
I wish you hadn't said that.
Come on. Let me see the hand. Back off. Come on, let me see the hand.
Hello, police. This is LD's bar. Get over here right away. There's a fight going on.
What the hell is going on? Get in!
It's at that part of the film where things are really starting to click into gear and stuff is actually happening, because a lot of the early stuff with Jeff Varney and his family are like really boring. To be honest, his family kind of annoyed me. They weren't that interesting, and I think Varney's like miscast for a lot of the film, because I sort of know him from Lost and sort of smaller roles like that, where he does tend to play like more edgy, manic type characters, so it's like he's playing it a bit too straight at times. But as the film goes on and he starts to discover more behind it and this kind of truth, because not surprisingly he cannot trust Dr. Webb, neither can the other, and things sort of spiral from there. Then things do get a little bit more entertaining. He has some really fun lines that he really hams up, and he becomes the sort of Jeff Varney that we know and love, the sort of manic, crazy, over the top guy. And the film really builds to a crescendo, because I think till then it's been very hit and miss. It doesn't really have the same style or the plot of like a De Palma style movie. But in the end, we do get some really wacky, over the top B movie antics. We get some very entertaining action sequences in this film as the plot takes a bizarre turn. So take a look at this for some great action and for a great villain
Get
turn.
the
from
hell
Lindsay.
out of this office.
Fuck you and all your bullshit! I want this fucking arm off!
Now that was fun. De Palma himself would have been proud of that action scene, and things really, as I said, go crazy at the end here. Things go totally trippy, and it's a lot of fun. It took a while getting there, but it finally delivers some great thrills and spills, and yeah, as I said, Lindsay Duncan makes for a great icy villain, and you've got to feel sorry for that poor hapless cop. He must be wondering what the hell he's gotten himself into with this gig. But there you have it. That's all I can say. Body Parts from 1991. It's worth checking out. As I said, it's a slow-moving movie, but when it gets into full gear and it goes full-blown bonkers and really does some fun B-movie stuff, it delivers in the end. And some good character stuff, some good supporting characters. I did enjoy Brad DeWitt, even though he's not in the film as much as I was hoping, but a very solid watch. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10, and it's certainly one worth checking out if you enjoy those off-the-wall B-movie type thrillers, straight-to-video type feels. So there's fun to be had with Body Parts, and I will of course be here with all October with some horror movie reviews throughout the month, some live streams as well. I'll be doing stuff with my new co-host Rachel McDonald, so look out for us this month on the channel, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another horror movie review. Thanks guys, see you again soon.